Welcome to Ivy Ridge, my childhood home and the new set for our upcoming series on this YouTube channel. You probably guessed it by now, but we're going to start building mountain bike trails out here. We aren't going to use any big equipment like backhoes or skid steers, but rather we're going to hand carve every trail and every feature. And trust me, we're going to put this loam to good use. But have patience. It's going to take a lot of time and hard work, and we want to bring you along for every step of the journey, starting with the name. Why did we decide to call it Ivy Ridge? Because there is a ton of poison ivy out here. For those of you who don't know what poison ivy looks like, it's got 3 leaves and usually has jagged edges on those leaves. And out here, it is everywhere. But that won't stop us. Even though you'll probably never see us working on these trails in anything other than long sleeves, long pants, gloves, and boots, we have graciously been given access to G-Paw's workshop with tools and storage to help build these trails. And it has everything. Power tools, table saw, miter saw, a bench-top Dremel saw, lumber storage, and even some good old-fashioned toys. In fact, it was right behind this shop that G-Paw built me a half pipe when I was younger. I remember one day my friends and I were too scared to drop in on our bikes, so my dad got up there to show us how it was done. He went down the roll-in, but the curve was too tight at the base, just like we told him it would be, and he completely busted it. Went over the handlebars and off the side of the half pipe into a huge puddle. I remember him saying a few choice words and getting right back up and joking with us, saying, "Yep, you were right, it's too sharp at the base." That was one of the times I learned that it's okay to try something new, because then you just fail, you get hurt, but you can get right back up. Thinking about all the memories I made here makes me so excited for what sort of memories my kids will be able to make out here too. So let's take a closer look at what we're working with out here in the woods. Ivy Ridge sits in somewhat of a horseshoe shape and slopes from southwest to northeast. In the middle of the woods is Doocy Hill, an old septic tank full of gravel and you know what. If you can't spot it by the access ports and the ground surrounding it, you can definitely find it by the excessively fertilized foliage towering up from the ground. Even though it might seem a little icky, it's a pretty open space that looks like it might have been partially cleared and has lots of head clearance. This would be a great place to put some jumps and large features. On the southwest side of the main woods, we have the burrow. This is apparently where all the bunnies on the property have made their home. We will do our best not to disturb their peace as much as possible. However, this is the highest point in the main woods and will likely be the primary hub for all the trails we build out here. At the lowest point, on the northeastern corner of the property, we have snagwood copses. This area is laden with dead trees and fallen branches, which is going to make trail building out here very hard. Ivy Ridge, Doocy Hill, the burrow, snagwood copses. I know it's a lot all at once, but it's going to keep us busy for a long time. I hope you're all as excited as I am. And on that note, let's build our first small connector trail to the burrow. We started building this trail sort of on a whim, so we didn't have all the right tools for the job. Trying to use pruners to cut down 2-inch trees didn't work out so great. It was time to bring in the big dogs. But this thing is old, dull, and rusty. and it didn't work out great either. So let's try this thing. Honestly, I don't even know how this is supposed to work. Maybe if I wedge it up against this tree, I can get some better leverage. Oh my gosh! There we go, and Jeremiah swoops in to take care of the fallout. So we continued clearing the burrow and made our finishing touches. These two entrances here, and then I know over here, somewhere over in that way, there's an exit. I think it's right there. And so probably they have a whole house underground right here, and we don't want to mess with any of that. Now that the trail is done, let's give it a ride. Earlier, I said we wanted to bring you along for every step of this journey, and I meant that. We actually want you to decide what we build on these trails. So, every week, at the end of the video, we'll give you a couple options for what we should do next. You get to vote for which one you want to see us build, and we'll build it. So for next week, would you rather see us start clearing a long, slow trail with lots of technical features like skinnies and berms and seesaws, or would you rather see us start clearing a short, fast pump trail with some jumps? You decide. Just head over to our new website, senditlocal.com, to vote for which option you want to see us build. Thanks for sending it with us this week. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It's going to be a ton of fun out here, and we can't wait. Until next time, we'll see you out there.